Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Call to Arms Gates of Hell. In today's video, we're going to be playing the Frontlines game mode, and we're going to have to defend this German artillery fortress against oncoming Russian invaders. We will have access to one given weapon on the map, and that is this massive train railroad gun. But we're going to have to defend each of these zones in an attempt to slowly whittle down the Russian army in a war of attrition. But if we come to the very back here and we lose our final fortress zone, we lose the game. Period. What's up, gamers? I'm here to tell you about Instant Gaming. Instant Gaming is an amazing place where you can get some fire deals on all sorts of video games. Seriously, it's like 60 to 95% off, as you can see here. These are all of the Star Wars titles they have. They literally have every Star Wars title. You can also get XCOM here, Men of War Assault Squad 2. All of the games I play on the channel you can buy here for extremely cheap prices. If you use my affiliate link in the description, it helps me out a ton. So thank you guys for listening to this sponsorship, and thank you to Instant Gaming for continuing to sponsor the channel. Alright, we're gonna start out by immediately buying some miners out here, and let's bring them to the front line, which I believe is to the south over this way. If they come from the north, we're cooked, but I'm decently sure that they're going to be attacking this way inward. So this should be the first point we have to defend right here, and as the Germans, we should have access to, yes, engineering trucks, but it's 5 minutes 30 seconds until we can buy one, meaning we're not going to be able to buy it during the base building time allotted in the Frontlines game mode, so that seriously sucks for us. But we at least do have AT and AP miners we can go ahead and purchase. Let's also go ahead and get just some very cheap grenadiers to start off as well, and I do want to buy some tank crewmen to occupy the railgun. Where is that? Oh, it's over here. Okay. This thing I'm really hoping is operational. We can get in it, it looks like, but I don't know if it's going to have ammunition or anything like that. That's the real tricky part of things. Okay, so this is an AT miner, this is AP miner, this is an AT miner. Okay, perfect. So AP miners, why don't we go ahead and start getting mines across the way here, and then AT miners, there's tank traps there and there, so I guess we can do a nice little line right here, and that should trap some tanks there. Now, our infantry coming forward, let's sprawl out throughout these buildings here. I think, you know, doing some very close quarters combat in these buildings and not getting killed, hopefully, by tanks coming through could be very good for us. Let's go ahead and buy some more AP miners out this way, and we will use them. Let's see. There's a pathway we can take here. That seems to be a pretty good route. I think enemies will probably maneuver through there, so that would make sense. And then let's also get AP mines like so. These guys are finishing up with their AT mines. Here is our infantry, so we'll bring them back there. Okay, yeah, funds are very low. We're going up against 3 heroic AI armies here, so this is going to be rough. This first point might not last for very long, I hate to say it, but hopefully we can at least keep it under our control for a little bit. All right, these guys only have 4 mines left, so let's go ahead and get them down. Let's also go ahead and snag more AT miners, and that's all the mines we are going to be able to purchase for this first little run here, which sucks, but it is what it is. All right, let's go ahead and scatter some in the back of the point over here in case we lose it. Then we might have some success in killing enemies back that way. These guys are finishing up. These guys still have 2 more. Go and lay him down out there, buddy. All right, and these guys here, they placed 1 mine and then stopped. Keep going, you buffoons. All right, now we got to start distributing these guys. I'm thinking some in that little cafe area over there. Let's get some back this way. Basically, just trying to stall out the enemy as long as possible, because if they, you know, really start to get a grip on the battlefield, they will just plunge through. So if we can slow them down at these various buildings and intersections, we might have a decent enough shot at getting somewhere here, but yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. How about you guys go into that diner itself right there? All right, 1 minute 30 seconds to set up. Let's get the AT miners back this way. AP miners also out of ammunition, so come on back here. You guys are done with that, which is good. So that was a nice little thread of AP mines you did there. Do some more over that way. We can also go ahead and get tank crewmen, which is good, so we can hop them into here and hopefully actually use that gun for this battle. We'll see if that works. All right, these guys still have plenty of mines they can put down as well, so get some of those going right there. I'm gonna buy a Pack 40 really quick, and I'm gonna send it to the front lines. That seems good to me. And let's also get let's get a flak gun. Let's get a flak gun up here, because we can't purchase tanks for another 2 minutes, meaning the first enemy wave likely will not have really any heavy tanks in it. It'll likely just be light tanks, so that seems like actually a pretty good strategy. We'll go and get some mines down on that corner as well. Seems like another likely little area for them to come through. Go ahead and duck you in here. These guys can be separated by windows a little bit better, so we have better coverage across them. Looks good to me. Here comes our pack gun. These guys are over here now. Excellent. AT miners. This guy is all fresh out of mines, so retreat on back to these guys. We can resupply them once we have access to the engineering truck, so they're not useless yet. This thing does have ammunition, which is great. We're going to put it on return fire mode, and we're going to pivot it out this way. We got 7 seconds. Okay, that's not looking too good. Alright, get this thing out here, please. Alright, here we go. Enemy is going to start coming forward now. Get me one last AT mine over here on this, and then these guys are finishing up those AP mines, and we are getting our guns out here. Where's our flak gun at? Okay, you're way over here. I don't know what you're doing, but please figure it the heck out. Alright, here comes enemy vehicles. It does seem to be lighter vehicles to start, which is good for us. Retreat these AP miners back here. AT miner, come on back as well. Come on, go, 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 boys. Can we get the engineer truck? No, 30 seconds on the clock for the engineer truck. All right, they're hammering our boys that are out there. Wait. Oh, there's one U.S. army along with the Soviet armies. Okay, sure. All right, here comes their infantry. There we go. There's some explosives going off. Pack gun, go ahead and set up some sandbags on you right there, please. Okay. I'm going to buy a second pack gun. And I'm going to bring her over this way to be on top of this hillside here. All right, we're firing off. Our infantry is getting swarmed by enemy infantry. But we do have those AP mines out there, so that's good. Let's get some heavy Volksgrenadier out here, too, to enter into some of these. They're already going to capture the first point. That is absurd. Holy cow. That is very not good. Get me a Panzer IIIM up here. A weaker tank for sure, but we just need some armor that can support our pack gun. Losing this super early on would be abysmal for us. Hold on, we need to keep on HE shelling these guys. We're continuing to get more kills with that, which is good. Okay, where on earth is the... Oh, there it is. Okay, right. It's pretty much static, so it shouldn't move. All right, we can hammer out a shot over here. Nope, it's gonna have a ton of stuff in the way. Back here, though. Fire. All right, big boy missile. Yes! Okay, that's massive. That took out a ton of vehicles, it looks like. All right, our infantry has arrived over here. We're going to go ahead and split them up a little bit more so they're not all clustered together. Uh-oh, lag. No, we're good. We're good. All right, excellent. And here is our Panzer, so we're going to start being able to do a little bit more of a defense here. Flak gun's coming into position now as well. We'll bring it back here instead, so it's a little bit better off. And let's go ahead and get some more troops up here. There goes our pack gun. That sucks. The enemy will start getting better vehicles now as more time has gone on. No! I was just about to take aim at that, but my boy died. Okay, rip the dream. Yikes, lay down, buddy. Lay it down right there. All right, this puppy might have to take some more pot shots for us. See, we don't have an angle because these buildings are blocking us mostly. We're mainly going to have to probably fire over here to get kills, which is fine, but not ideal. That'll do. That'll do. That's what I'm talking about. All right, give me a Jaeger squad out here. Split up around there. AT miners, come on back here. Retreat back, as well as our AP miners here. Okay, this does not look too grand right now. Not a fan of the current goings-ons of the battlefield. All right, go ahead and set up sandbags on that pack gun right there, please. All right, we need you to pop off here. Okay. Oh. Rotate over this way, please, for me, and reload as quickly as you possibly can. Let's go ahead and get a light infantry gun out here as well to support it. That's a good killing machine. Fire out that way. Good stuff right there. All right, that big train gun is helping out considerably. Get more infantry over here. Get some up this way. Perfect. Yeah, we gotta split up our boyos. We gotta split up our boyos nicely. Okay, this thing needs to kill some of these tanks for us. Pivot. They're firing back. Oh, it's just an M8 Greyhound. Come on. There you go. Yeah, that's an easy kill for you. That's an easy kill for you. You just need to lock in. All right, Panzer III is still clapping cheeks and taking names. We love to see that. There's no recovering that pack gun up there, though, I'm afraid. I think that one is donezo. Our flak gun is finally firing out. Good. Set up sandbags on that sucker right there. And then let's get some boys back here in these trenches to help defend. Get this over this way. Good stuff. All right, we can shell a lot of infantry over here. Eliminate a good amount of that. There goes our our pack gun, but that's okay. All right, that's damaged. This is also damaged, but nothing I can really do about that. All right, let's get... Oh, man, what do we even get at this point? Okay, all right, let's go with more heavy infantry squads. We can stop the enemy as they come up here, I think. That might be the main play at this point. What is that? They already have a KV? We can't even buy, like, a tank higher than a Panzer III right now. How do they have a KV? That is absolutely absurd. Yeah, we're rotating this way. We're gonna eliminate this post-haste. Oh, yeah! Something else drove in there. That was a Chaffee. KV's still alive, though. Sad. Rip the dream. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. All right, this pack gun's doing some work. The flak gun is gone. Rip to him. Let's get a flak 30 up here. See, these train cars will act as very good cover for us, I think. So that's going to be crucial. Set up sandbags on that sucker, and then let's get a Volksgrenadier squad over here as well. Good stuff. And these guys are still supporting our left flank because we don't want them pushing through the left and managing to get a grip on that side. Let's get a Pack 40 here. Luckily, we honestly have not been spending a crazy amount, so we have a lot of access to a lot of funds right now. All right, we're going to retreat this tank back to resupply our units that are back here, our mining units. All right, so that engineer truck should do some work. Excellent. I need this KB dead. I have no way to do that right now, so keep shelling her. All right, well, we killed a few things, I guess. That's good. Let's get a supply truck up here as well to resupply those suckers. All right, we've got a very solid lineup of infantry up here. Let's get a Panzer IV-G up here as well. This top spot, protecting this artillery gun, is going to be a very crucial part of this defense. So that's kind of what we're going for here. We're bringing in our AT and AP members to try to get as much of this as we can extracted from the truck. All right, let's see. Finish up, finish up, finish up. Come on, reload yourselves. All right, these troopers on the left are dying. Oh wait, we need sandbags on this pack gun here for sure. All right, AP miners sucked up all of that juice. That's okay, that's okay. Let's go ahead and get nice lineup of AP mines like that, I guess. Oh, did this just fire on its own? Oh, because it's on return fire mode. I'll just let it free fire now. We're getting hammered here, so that's probably a good idea. Infantry's popping off here for us. That's good. We got our Panzer up there. That's good. All right, AT miners, I need you guys to come through here and get a lineup of AT up that way. And let's go ahead and get another Flak 38 over here as well to try and stop the enemy advance over this way. All right, infantry. Up and at 'em, boys. Come on now. All right, here. Give me the shot with this, please. Let's see. We need to eliminate some serious enemy tanks back this way. Beautiful shot. All right, and let's get a Panzer IV-H up here. Someone kill that. Someone kill. Guys, you have so many Panzerfaust. Kill that, please. Someone get on that. There you go. Oh my goodness. Come on, boys. What are we doing here? All right, do we need a pack gun up here too? Get that moving. Get that moving up there. Come on, infantry. We gotta defend the long gun here and buy our boys some time to mine out this whole area. All right, no. You don't need to follow them, okay? Come back here. Why are you following them? Dingbits. You guys hop off that. You hop off that. Good. Right, that should work. Alright, good, good, good. Get me a lineup of AT over this way. AP is getting hit. Okay. Please kill some of this. Where's our Flak 38? They're supposed to be our anti-infantry, not a pack gun. God diggity dang it. Alright, it is what it is. This thing has 72 kills, 12 vehicle kills. That thing is popping. Heck yeah, and here comes our Panzer 4H. So this will definitely support pretty nicely back here as well. Alright, here's the engineering truck. I'm going to go ahead and get some tank crew for it. Bring them back here. And they're going to take the mines that are still in that thing undistributed. Alright, you guys hop on that and that. Because you're out of mines now. And we're not going to be able to resupply you with more mines probably. Because we don't have access to anything like that. These guys still, though, have AT capabilities, so lay down more of them there. Bring this thing back there. Oh, yikes. Oh, yoinks. Hold on, rotate this. Nah, we're gonna target back here, probably. Yeet! Okay, decent shot. Got some kills, but they're still very much alive! Yikes, that is actually a pretty big loss. That was expensive. That was expensive. Alright, get up there and help defend. Sandbag it up with these guys, please. This guy's still chilling over here. Let's get a Jaeger squad out here to help protect this whole area. And then let's also get a Panzer 4H to make sure that they don't just blitz through us over there. That's going to be important. And we'll bring that Pack 40 a little bit closer in that way. Alright, this thing is getting hammered by shells. That's not good. Rotate it this way. Gotta eliminate some more of these trucks. They got a lot of them. Fire. Gorgeous shot. That's what I'm talking about. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That thing is popping. That sucker is popping. Okay. We'll get another Volks heavy squad and put them a little bit far. We'll put them in this trench. Yeah. Good. Good idea. And sandbag up that. Okay, good. Okay, this is still somehow alive. I have no idea how. But good for it. I'm very excited about that. Okay. Whew! We are managing somehow. This machine gunner has 13 kills. Let's reload him, of course. He's popping. Oh no, this is out of ammo, and the supply truck seems to not be able to resupply it, actually. So it's cooked. And there goes the last. So let's get on that light infantry gun there. That sucks. Okay, so we just lost a major instrument of our defense right there. Let's get a 20 centimeter over here. That should stem a lot of the enemy infantry attacks. And let's also get an LAFH out here too. We'll put it a little bit more center. Okay, good. The enemy's slowing down a little bit right now, which is great for us. All right, come over here. We're going to get all this AT goodness out here. And we're going to just do one long line. It's in the middle of battle. We kind of need to just get it out there. So yeah, set it up like that. Just get me a long line for it. This thing's damaged. Should still be fireable, though. No, it is not. All right, repair it, repair it, repair it if you can. Just work on it, boys. Work on it. And up top here, we are still under constant threat. Retreat back this way, boys. Let's get a medic up here for some of our downed guys. Try and help secure the bag there. And then get me a Goebbels Flaka squad. And we'll bring them up this way to hunker down in that trench since it's below the lip. Okay, good. That's reloaded. This thing still damaged. No one wants to take accountability with that thing. It's all right though. All right, so those tank crewmen are going out there. Let's get another squad of tank crew over here, and we'll take the AP mines from that and get to work on those. That'll be good. All right, here's this firing away. We love to see that. There's the medic coming in hot. Our increased infantry presence here should help because they are starting to come up and over now. Woo! It's a zesty one, boys. 32 minutes to hold still. Here's our tank crew. Perfect. Search it up. Get me this stuff. Gib. Good. All right, nice. So now we have lots and lots of AP mines. We're going to go ahead and just slash them through the middle point right here. Just to stall out the enemy, I guess. And then with these AT mines, let's just get them like so. All right, this puppy can go ahead and set up sandbags so it's a little bit safer, and we're gonna retreat our engineers back here for later because there's no way for us to get new ones of those. Uh-oh, that's a KV right there, huh? Okay, we're getting dink shots off her. That's not good. We need that thing dead. Come on, Panzer 4H. Yeah, we can't buy anything better. Oh, God. Hold on. Maybe it's turret damage? Because it's not rotating its turret. We got a ton of vehicles coming up over here. It's not good. Okay, good pop right there. Well done. I mean, we got infantry here. We should be able to hold slightly against these guys. I'm going to blow this. That did not have enough impact to kill that at all, so never mind. I was hoping we could blow that up so we could actually visualize the enemies on the other side, but apparently that's just not going to happen. These guys still chilling. We're good. Okay, that KV's dead as well. We're just stalling on this point for as long as possible. We can always retreat back to the second line and collect more resources that way, but I want to hold off for as long as we can before we have to do that. Okay, these guys have 3 more mines. Amazing. We'll put them, I guess, here? I don't know. Sure. Why not? All right, get to work on that. And then, oh yeah, these random miners over here are still alive, but they don't have any mines. Okay, these guys still have a very good amount of AP mines. So why don't we get a nice round of them over here on the next retreat point over that way. Okay, that sounds good to me. This is kind of a death situation for these guys. We're just kind of leaving them where they are. We're pretty broke. We've used up all our money, so we should gain money. Yeah, we slowly gain money, but it's not going to be enough. Basically just want to hold out for as long as we feasibly can here. Alright, that lost its sandbag, so it's probably going to die fairly soon. We can't shoot through a lot of these stupid train bits and bobs. This thing's getting good kills. We can always retreat that back too, which would probably be a good idea. Let's get a Volksgrenadier Kubelwagen up here. Resupply with some elite troops back this way again. Alright, that thing's finally dead. Go ahead and try and get repairs on it. I have my doubts that this gets repaired at all. But we do have a pack gun here, so we can still hold tanks off. And we got Panzerfausts, so there is that. Alright, they're trying to get through with some BTs. Destroying my minions. Why you do this? Why? It's okay, we're still holding though. This thing's almost out of ammo. Give me a German ammo crate up here, because that thing's cooked. It's got 32 kills, 3 vehicle kills. That's pretty darn good. Alright, these fellas here are... Oh no. Alright, hop in that. Repair the turret. That's very bad for us. Give me a Panzer IV. The Jagd Panzer IV, please. Okay, get these guys out of here. We might need to retreat this back pretty soon. Let's do it now. This thing's very valuable. Bring it back here. Bring it back to our last point. Thing is too valuable to let just kind of go down, you know? Alright, that thing needs that ammunition. Get out. Get out. Alright, you guys are gonna just kind of stall below here for as long as you can, and up there. Seems like a good idea for us. Alright, hop off this. Why don't you get on that, actually? It's fine if the track's broken. If the turret's broken, we're cooked! No! Stop breaking our stuff! Please! Okay, it is what it is. This is coming through. It should be able to assist. And our artillery is still pumping out fire, which is good. Look at those tanks, dear lord. Alright, can you get an AT grenade off on those suckers right there? Can you guys man that thing? Good grenade, good grenade. Didn't do anything. Yikes. Alright, alright, alright. This isn't good. Do we... Okay, goodbye, Panzer 4H. We're retreating this too. We're gonna retreat this back too to the fort. While we still have time. It's kind of the crucial thing is, while we have time, we gotta do it. Alright. You guys are going to start doing a hedgehog row through here. So the enemy has to come this way or towards the fort directly. They can't flank us to the left. This infantry just come back here. For now, I don't know what to do with you. You're just chilling. We're just going to try and hold for as long as we can here for a bit. Get me soldiers on this. We'll see if we can save these supplies. Alright, you guys lay down and just buy us some time. We're just trying to retreat our stuff back right now. Yes, sir. Yeah, we gotta do the retreat. We're retreating. Alright. We're retreating. It is what it is. Alright. Get me Gerbesflacker up this way. Get me a Jaeger squad over here too. We're gonna need tanks. Panzer IV-H is gonna hold the right side over here. Perhaps a Pak 40 up this way to hold the left. We'll save for a Tiger. Yeah. Alright, you guys are just chilling here. We do still have plenty of mines. At least there's that, you know. These guys are still chilling. They're getting some kills here and there, so that's good. Grenade up there if you can. You might as well start yeeting some granatas. Oh, they grenaded right on top of each other. Well done, boys. Well done. Tons of team killing. Great. Okay. Alright, these guys, they're just tasked with holding for as long as possible. It's a suicide mission, but it's gotta happen while we set up in the back. Okay. You guys can retreat back this way now. Go ahead and get a sniper up here. Split up our troops a bit more over this way. That way they're in better positions. Alright, this back fort is a very, very viable position. Problem is we don't have too much going for it right now. We've got our mortar back there. We're working on distributing a lot of our stuff. Tiger tank. Perfect. Okay, so we'll bring that on that side of it. Hopefully these guys can finish putting more hedgehogs there. Let's get a Panther. The Panther is going to be tasked with holding the right flank, like way in the back. So that big gun of its can kind of swivel around and hopefully take out anything that like seriously threatens us over there. Alright, distribute these guys a bit better. Alright, there's this thing. We can bring it over here because we're going to have our artillery over here. There's that big artillery piece coming through too. Excellent. Go ahead and pop these guys off now and they can just join in the actual defense of this back area. Perfect. Okay. Our enemies are still up here. We're delaying them. That's perfect. That's very good stuff for us. All right. Just keep delaying. Delay tactics right now is what we need. We got 23 minutes to hold just a couple points, so it's not the ideal situation we're looking for, but it is what it is. Okay. Let's also get a flak gun for this corner here. There's a lot of corner plays we can do within this area. That's kind of what I want to try and obtain. We'll get another infantry squad back here too. And we can actually get another Tiger. Let's do another Tiger over here, so that way we're double tanking over that way. Alright, our engineers are still working on that flank, but it's not going to work too well. There is some AP mines around here that are getting kills, so I mean, that's good. We love that, but we're going to start going down around here. Here's our infantry trying to hit them with some shots. We're also taking a lot of damage right now. That thing should be popping off. There's our artillery right there, which is great. Set up sandbags on that sucker right there. Okay. You know what? Maybe a Pak 40 on this angle too, and then maybe also a Flak 38 over here to cut across at the infantry on that right side. Could be an idea. Okay. Alright, we just kind of have to see now where they end up coming through. I'm seeing on the kill feed a lot of tank kills from mines, so currently they are coming through our minefield on the left. That's good. They got lots of infantry through here. Roger that. Alright, distribute these guys a little bit better around here. I think we're in good standing at the moment. This is a slam doink right here. Easy clap, easy like 5 kills right there. Yeah, our artillery hopefully can come through. They do have snipers of their own right now shooting us, so that sucks, but It'd be like looking for a needle in a haystack trying to find where those snipers are, you know? I just don't know if that's going to be possible. Oh! Hey! Don't do that. No! There goes our mortar. Let's buy an SK-18. Punish them for that. Bring this over here. And then we're also going to bring in another mortar over this way, because a mortar is going to be very helpful for us. But right now, they're hitting us with their own artillery. I don't know where that's from, though. M20 over here. We just don't have any eyes on enemy artillery right now. There's all their tanks. That's not the problem. Yeah, what is... I'm trying to spot what's sniping us with artillery fire right now. I'm just not seeing it. No idea what they're slamming us with right now. Okay. Curve that in so it's around the lip. Go ahead and set up sandbags on that Pack 40 there. We got all this ready to go. Here's this puppy, so this should come into play now and hopefully start getting some kills against some of that infantry. Set up sandbags on that. Let's also get a Gerbes Flakka squad over here to hold the flank and help that thing out, which is starting to spam fire out across the water right there and absolutely shredding. That's awesome. Retreat this guy back. He'd just die otherwise. You guys come back here. Okay. Set up sandbags on that. All right, we're good to go here. All right, go ahead. Bring this a little bit farther forward. We'll detach up this way. Come on, Flak. Kill those guys. Come on now. Also bring a light infantry gun up. Alright, drop that off. Bring that forward, I guess. And swing this to the right. Yeah. We're very maxed out currently. So this ain't good. Rotate! Need some kills on that infantry, guys. That's why I bought the flak gun, which has lost its driver. Yikes. Got some spare fellas over this way. We'll send on up. We're going to go ahead and blow this up so we can get some of the CP back from that. And then go ahead and lay down that and free fire this sucker, alright? Okay, they've got tanks out here. They've got a flak gun out here, too. Yeet. Decent yeet. Got some kills. Not toasting it, though. So that thing did blow up. Sandbags on that. Come on, tanks. Come on. That's how it's done. Bite the engine. We'll pop smoke here, too. Just to buy us a little bit more time. And skadoosh. Okay, looks like tank destroyed. Engine's toasted on this. It might take some time for them to bail out, so we might as well take another hit against its turret. I mean, we should win against that, but it's just not happening right now. Alright, Panther over here. Let's inch you farther forward. This puppy is still firing. Turret damage on that. Go ahead and get that fixed up. Alright, we're still cool over here. Alright, their infantry is going to start coming up and over now. Okay, that is enemy tank killer. Load heat round. See if he can shoot something over there. Get something cooking. Go ahead and set up sandbags on this sucker. We're going to need more infantry on the interior of the point because they've killed a lot of ours. Sniper's got 5 kills. We love to see that. I love it when a sniper starts doing well in these games, man. They're fun. Ugh. Just killed my stuff. Throw a grenade. Throw another grenade. This is close. Throw another grenade there. Throw one there. Alright. Hop back. Is this thing usable or like what? Not even close. Okay. Hop back here then. Do we need more infantry like around here? Like what's... Alright, give me another flak gun, I guess. I don't know. How are they getting so close? Oh, there's enemies over that way. Alright, maybe the flak gun goes over here then. Yeah, they're just kind of cruising in everywhere. It's not good. We need a couple troops up there to protect our tanks right now. Alright, and this side's still holding, which is good. 17 minutes on the clock to defend. This is a brutal one. This is getting rough. Okay. It seems like their tank progress has slowed down, though. So at least there's that. It could have to do with our mines, you know? Maybe we slowed them down with that, and now they're all kind of stuck back there against each other. Because right now infantry's bleeding through, but very few tanks. So we could have caused some road blockades, realistically. That thing's still coming through there. We have money, we just don't have room for troops. Alright, get those guys over that way now that this area is cleared up a little bit more. Spread out further to the right. We'll get you guys over here. Oh, this thing is still fully functional. You two hop on it. And then, you know, get some troops down there. I think these guys up top here aren't doing too much, so we might as well get some more that way. Why don't you inch your way forward here? That way you can shoot infantry over there. Somehow their infantry has been very effective against us, and that's frustrating. How are we doing? We have 898 infantry kills, 200 deaths, 75 vehicle kills, 18 vehicle deaths. We are doing great. Soloing 3 heroic armies here. That's pretty awesome. Okay. Just nipping them. Stupid KVs. They have such good armor. I'm popping smoke for us. Oh, good. Its turret's dead, so it's pretty much useless. That's good. I mean, it can still do some damage with its machine guns. If it repairs, that's annoying, but its main gun is out of commission. There's an onslaught of fire coming into it. Oh, Sherman back there. Not worried about that armor. How are you doing on ammo? Yo, you're fine. Why are you loading HE then? There's tanks. Whatever. We have the Pack 40 here, which is a nice split shot. Turret's damage. I'll take it. All right, and the infantry here is still popping off. Good. And this thing is finally getting some kills now, getting involved. Infantry trying to come down into the fortress itself is getting cooked. Love that. Oh yeah, we got the flak gun over here now. We'll just keep it there, and let's sandbag. Sniper, make the shot. He missed! Cringe. Tiger's doing the work, though. Alright, some lighter vehicles coming in, finally. Something less stressful. These rounds look awfully phallic. I'm sorry, did you need to know that? I guess so. Hop on that. Let's see. Do you not have HE anymore? Really? And we can't buy anything to reload it, so that's a rip. Alright, they're getting a huge storm in of troopers right now. This is a little zoinky. But we're holding our own. Alright, hold on. Pack 40. I need you to kill some of this. Okay, I whiffed the shot. Oh, they're bailing out anyway. Someone else got it. Can we tear through that? Go hit that? Nope. Not even close. What about our bing bong here? Can we hit this with that? This thing's annoying me. Kill it with fire. I only have 8 shots left on this. We're crushing them right now, but you never want to get too complacent in this game mode because they will crush back. Fire. Come on, son. Oh. That scared him. Oh no, he's... Ooh. Engine damage, and they get replaced by another one. Of course. The Russian way. We lose one, we replace with another. The Russians at work. That was a close shot with the SK. Still no dice on it, though. I hate AA guns. I hate AA trucks. I love using them myself, but they're so annoying to deal with. They shred infantry so fast, and the fact that their crews don't necessarily bail out if the truck itself dies is annoying. Because they're still technically operational a lot of the time. These things are still cooking. We have some mild damage, but it's nothing really worth bailing a troop out and minimizing the tank crew, so I'm just going to leave it as is. To be honest, we haven't lost anything in a minute here. Not to jinx it, but we do be really cooking. Alright, I'm going to backpedal this because its angle is not enough to get hits. So we might as well use it back here instead. We do have that there, so that's fine. Okay. We got $1,000 we can't spend because we're at our control point cap. Nice shot with that. Their elite guards are swimming away. Alright, big infantry squad coming through here. Nice. Now we just get to watch the fireworks. We've done the heavy lifting. We get to just watch them get destroyed now. Woo! It's kind of touch and go there for a bit, but I think we... Oh, no, a Katusha. I spoke way too soon. Okay. It's not a Katusha. It's a BM-8. It got 2 kills. So that thing sucked. Holy cow. Alright, we're going to try and take this out. It is still a lighter tank, so we can maybe kill it with artillery. Okay, zeroing in. Fire. Oh, someone else just plucked it. I think it's gone. Yeah. Good job. That was the Panzer IV-H. Well done. Well done. Okay, we can get a German ammo crate now, which is good. We'll bring it over here. This mortar, I think, will probably run out of ammo sooner than other things, so we'll get that going. Good stuff. We're just kind of chilling. We got 10 minutes left on the clock. Sniper. He keeps missing. 7 kills is not bad, but he keeps missing. Let's time-lapse for a bit. I think we got this. Yep, didn't even move the camera, and we get the W at the end of the day. Last 2 points, and we manage a holdout. Beautifully done. We got 1,240 infantry kills, 217 deaths, 105 vehicle kills, 18 vehicle deaths. A great Frontlines defense. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.